When hope is lost and trust runs thin, a secret chance may let you win. One shot to take, no certainty. A simple snorkel may set you free. Hello everyone, Coolnickyd here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with part 3 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Simvivor, Sea of Secrets. We have had such a great start to this season so far. We've had some pretty great relationships and connections being built, alliances being formed, blindsides being had, and drama all over the place, and I'm so excited to continue with this episode. My friends are not disappointed, and I hope that you guys aren't disappointed yourself for my friends that are watching. In the last episode, the Maya tribe ended up going to tribal council, evening down the numbers to 3 people on the Maya tribe and 3 people left on the Lilo tribe. Andrew here was pretty much in charge of the vote. Him and his little trio, him, Amon, and Emily, who actually received an extra vote to secretly cast at the opposing tribe's tribal council, they powered through and got rid of Marley in the last episode. So we see some tight bonds being formed across tribal lines and within the tribes. So this episode is gonna be good because they're back to normal, they're even again, and I just can't wait to see who actually comes out on top going into the merge next episode. It'll definitely be really interesting to see who will have that upper hand, and if this trio is going to even get the chance to become a trio that can actually like help each other. Anyways, it's morning time. They're pretty much all awake. I'm very excited for the day, and we're just gonna get started. Another great way to start the day with a dance party in the kitchen. Like I said, my friends love this dance party in the kitchen vibe. I am sure that everybody dancing right now is honestly probably dancing for a good reason. Abby's dancing because her sim was safe last episode. Amon is dancing because she's in a tight trio alliance. Emily's dancing because the vote that she cast at the other tribe's tribal actually got the person out. Everyone's happy here. It's wins all around, but somebody will be losing today. Oh, Sam is dancing because his sim was saved last night. Like, there's a good reason to be dancing, but again, not for long. We don't know. Abby has definitely been like, you know, the chatty Cathy at the camp, but I don't necessarily think she's really built a relationship with Sam. So maybe she's seeing that merge in sight and is figuring out that it's time to maybe start building some other connections, especially when there's so much drama with the girls on her own tribe right now. And this is exactly what I mean by drama. Ava and Emily literally sitting next to each other, eating in pure silence. They still have not gotten over their little tussle in the first episode where they tried to basically get each other out. Ava is giving such hard side eye as she's eating. It's tea. I'm excited to see if they resolve their issues going into the merge next episode, but I guess we have to get through this episode first, and they have to survive. If their tribe ends up going to tribal council, I'm again going to be so interested to see what happens, because like Abby is clearly in the middle of whatever this fight is. Iman and Abby are just standing and eating and staring at each other, but they're chit-chatting a little bit, which is nice. Both of them, I would say, are probably the most chatty on the tribes. So maybe they're like, listen, us social players have to band together because going into the merge, look at all this trash on the table. Oh my God. I actually think it's so funny that Andrew's sim decided to come out here and snorkel because and he's doing it again, which is weird. He's clearly sensing that something is going to be happening with this buoy later in the episode, and he would be right, but the Sims don't know that. But maybe they were like, this buoy's been out here for a few episodes and nobody's gone to explore it. Maybe I will go to explore it. And good on him, because he may have to later in the episode. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and find out. Just some more dancing. When there's nothing else to do, you might as well dance. So they are in conversation as well, so at least that's good that they're in conversation while they're dancing. But again, here we have Amon being chatty, Abby being chatty, Ava being chatty. We did see Ava in the last episode really try to work on her relationship with Sam, and my logic behind that was that her relationship with Zach built so quickly once Zach and Sam came to camp, and so like maybe Sam is just as impressionable and as like on the outs as Zach was. And so I really feel like going into the merge, in terms of her tribe, Ava seems pretty solid as well. It seems like she has been connecting with people on the other tribe. Clearly we can see right here she's been talking to Amon for a few episodes now. She was working on her connection with Sam in the last episode. I really haven't seen her sim talk to Andrew all that much, and she may have Abby. Like, Abby's kind of in the middle. She may have Abby, but I don't know, because Abby does typically talk to Emily more. Like, if I had to say like which side Abby was on in like the Emily-Ava feud, I would probably say that Abby is more so on the Emily side. Not only because she voted with her episode 1, but just because that's where I see her sim lying around camp, like staying with, whereas Ava's really chatty with the other side. And again, that won't really help Ava for right now, but if she's playing the long game and her tribe does win immunity this episode, then it will help her in the long run. But then again, like, Emily also has her trio on the other side, right, with Andrew and Amon, and Abby has just been really chatty with everyone. So I guess the entire yellow tribe is just set. From what it just seems like everybody is really social. And so it's really hard to get a grasp as to where this game is going, because I do feel like, as much as I love them, Zach and Marley's sims were definitely the two like quieter, I don't want to say weaker, but quieter links on the tribe. And we do have like 6 really strong competitors left. So it'll be really interesting to see how it all plays out. Ava and Zach are talking, but Ava's sim looks pissed. I don't know. Something must be up with her sim today. I'm not sure why. Maybe she found out that Emily's sim had that power and she's like, damn, Emily gets a power, but I don't. And she's pissed because the other side keeps winning and she isn't. But I don't know. I think their sims are doing fine. I think she's doing a real good job. We're probably going to head over to our immunity challenge in the next few minutes. It's going to be a good one this episode. And all I'm going to say is that these sims are going to have to earn their immunity this episode. They are earning the merge, as Jeff Probst from Survivor would like to say, because in order to make the merge where the two tribes become one, you have to go through a pretty tough challenge, and today is going to be a good one. So I'll let some conversations wrap up and then we're going to head out. All right, welcome to today's immunity challenge. It is the first challenge where everyone on both tribes is playing. I think it's actually the first ever challenge that Andrew is actually taking a part in this season, because he sat out last week and Sam played for them first week. But today our sims are going to have a full triathlon. Swimming, biking, running, literally a full triathlon. There's going to be 3 rounds of competition, and the person who places last in each round will be eliminated for their tribe. So let's cover what exactly they're going to do. It's going to be, actually, it's definitely out of the order of a normal triathlon. I don't even know the order of a normal triathlon, so I probably shouldn't even say that. The first round of the triathlon is going to be biking. So 3 people, everybody on each tribe is going to get on a bike, and they are going to bike across the island all the way up to here. The last person to reach there will be out, no matter what tribe they're on. They're out and they can't represent their tribe. Then our sims who are left are going to run back to the challenge arena. And there's these little platforms here that they're going to stand on. The last sim to step foot on their platform loses, and they are out. And the third round with the 4 remaining sims are going to be how long they can last in these pools. And I made it shaped like the number 13 because it's season 13. So whichever tribe lasts the longest in the pools will then win immunity for their tribe. So it's 3 rounds. So basically at the end of by the third round, there could be only 1 person on one tribe and 3 people on the other, or there could be 2 people on both. So it's like, it really matters how you do, because you want to be able to have as many people representing the team as possible in the last round. So it's going to be hard. So we're going to have biking, running, and then swimming. I don't think that is the order of a normal triathlon. Okay, all of my Simvivors are ready on their bikes for the first round of competition. They look so funny. This is the first time we're ever doing a biking challenge on Simvivor. So I've set their locations to the other side of the island. Last person to reach there will be eliminated for their tribe, and they will not move on to the running portion of the challenge. Ready? Survivors ready, go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who do we even follow? Okay, it looks like Emily's in the lead, which is great for her for being in the lead, but being in the lead doesn't necessarily matter. It's just about being last. And right now, it's not looking like Ava's sim is going to be doing too well unless she somehow really catches up. And they were all in order. It was just like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, like technically one sim on each tribe would be, but they're completely even with how they were lined up. Oh yeah, it definitely seems like Ava's sim got caught. I also love the beach biking. This is so funny. Off-roading. Oh my god, I should totally do like a biking challenge. Wait, this is so fun. Well, it's pretty clear to us which sim is going to be ending up in last place. Oh gosh. And that would be Ava's sim. All right. So unfortunately, Ava's sim will have to go home. She is not going to be able to represent her tribe for the rest of the competition. As for the rest of them, they will now move on to the second portion of the competition, which is the running competition. And let's kickstart the second part of the competition, which is the running competition. I've set their location to the other side of the island. Survivors ready, go. Oh, Sam is going to be the first one out. All right. Now there's plenty different ways that they're going to be able to get there. They can just run all the way there. They could technically swim there. I'm not sure what they're going to say is the fastest. Sam's in the lead though, followed by Emily, Abby, Andrew, and Amon. It's not going to look too good for Amon if there's no change of pace though. So hopefully for her sake, there is. Wow, this is a longer run than I thought. Okay, they are about to hit their marks. Sam, Abby, and Amon was the last one to stand there. So Amon, unfortunately, you do have to get going, which means headed into the final round, we have 2 people on each tribe. We have Abby and Emily, and then we have Andrew and Sam headed into the last part of the triathlon. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Let me set that up. Okay, so the third part of the triathlon is seeing how long they can stay in these pools. So they actually have to hop into opposite pools from each other. And I set them each to go all the way to the bottom end of their pool. Once they reach there, I'm gonna turn on free will. And then the only way to get out of the pool is to exit all the way back from the top. So we have to see which tribe stays in the pool the longest. So survivors ready, let's let them swim all the way to the end of their pools. Okay, I did set them to swim all the way here. Both pools are the exact same size in number of squares and distance to the end. Okay, so now that they're both in their spots, I'm going to turn on free will because this will allow the Sims to get out of the pool whenever they want. So last one standing in the pool for their tribe wins immunity for their tribe. Survivors ready, go. Oh, Andrew is out like immediately. Okay, Abby's not out, but she's just swimming around. Oh, Andrew's actually... No, Andrew, you gotta go home. Andrew's gotta go home. You are not allowed to interfere. Sam's just sitting there. Abby's actually doing some laps. Figures. Abby's a swim coach, so are we shocked? But so far, they're hanging in there. They're doing a pretty good job. This was a tough triathlon. I know it was. I'm afraid Sam may actually leave the pool if he's trying to get in on this conversation. Uh-oh. Is Abby getting out? No. Yes, Sam is. They're literally talking. I wonder if they're striking a deal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, and Sam gets out of the pool, which means for the second time in a row, the Lilo tribe wins immunity. Abby, Emily, and Ava are safe from the vote tonight at Tribal Council. No one on their tribe will be going home, and they will all be making the merge in the next episode. As for Sam, Andrew, and Amon, one of them will be going home tonight, which is crazy for Sam because Amon and Andrew really have a tight bond. So we'll just have to wait. Maybe things will change in the next few hours, and maybe there'll be some really cool twist that occurs that can save Sam. Who knows what secrets lie in the sea? But for now, that really is the end of this challenge. It was a long triathlon. Good job, guys. Good job, Emily and Abby, for holding it down for their team after Ava got out first round. We have to head back to camp, and there needs to be some socializing to be had. So there needs to be some socializing. What am I speaking English? Socializing needs to be had. So let's do that. Now, part of losing today's challenge is actually giving Amon, Andrew, and Sam the chance to swim through the Sea of Secrets and find this episode's secret advantage. Now, this episode's secret advantage is called the shot in the dark. The shot in the dark is an advantage that is in the real Survivor show, and it basically gives the person a 1 in 6 shot of winning immunity at Tribal Council in exchange for their vote. So one of these Sims is going to win that power. That power lies within the sea. And so they have to go out to that buoy and snorkel and find it. Whichever of these Sims builds the highest fitness skill within their allotted snorkeling time will have had enough skill to find the advantage and will be able to use that advantage tonight at Tribal Council. Now, this is not an immunity idol. It does not automatically save the Sim who finds it. We are going to literally do a 1 in 6 shot and see if they will be safe. And if they're safe, and someone else goes home, but they also lose their vote. Andrew was snorkeling out here earlier today, so maybe this will give him the ability to, for this shot in the dark. This shot in the dark can only be used at this Tribal Council. This cannot be used at next week's Tribal Council. And it'll only really be used if they are in danger. I'm not gonna ruin one of their games by using the shot in the dark. So I'm gonna see how much fitness skill they all have. The Maya tribe is now snorkeling and looking for the shot in the dark. Again, a power that has a 1 in 6 shot of saving them and can only be used at this week's Tribal Council. So as you see, the interaction is timed, so they all snorkel for the same amount of time. It didn't matter when they get here. Okay, they have all finished snorkeling. Let's see who has the highest skill. Okay, we have our Maya tribe here. I have tallied who has the highest fitness skill, and although Andrew has the highest fitness skill out of all 3 of them, in the time that they were snorkeling, Sam actually built the most fitness skill, which was the requirements for the challenge, meaning Sam has earned the shot in the dark and has the ability to play it at tonight's Tribal Council, meaning he has a 1 in 6 chance of being safe. In the real show Survivor, instead of voting, they put this little cube into the voting bin, and then they pull out a scroll, and that scroll tells them if they're safe or if they're not safe. So that is exactly what we're going to do with Sam. We're going to give him a 1 in 6 chance of being safe tonight. But for now, there is, I'm sure, some chatting that needs to happen. So let's let them do that before we actually head to Tribal. Looks like Ava and Andrew are finally talking. Earlier in the episode, I said that I really haven't seen them talk, but I feel like now that Ava knows she is going to be making the merge, she's like, I have to work on everyone now. She's got Sam. Now she's got to get Andrew. I feel like her Sim is in it. Sam's sitting here. He's sitting fine. He's like, I have a shot in the dark. He's like, I have a chance at being safe. But if Sam's shot in the dark gets played and he is actually safe, something really interesting could happen at Tribal Council. Oh, wow. Look at this. Sam and Amon maybe catching up, be like, hey Amon, maybe, oh my god, and look, Andrew and Emily in the back. I feel like right here is like, do we turn on him? Do we turn on Andrew? Do we do this? Do we form something right now and get Andrew out? He is so strong in this game. Should we just do it? I feel like if this was real life Survivor, that is exactly what would be happening. Now, I don't feel like Amon will. They are really good friends, and she really does have this tight triangle going here. So I don't know that she will, but this is definitely the conversation that's being had. And over here, Andrew is probably slightly panicking that Sam has this secret power and he doesn't even know what it is. So that's definitely what's happening, or at least that's what I can grasp is happening. Amon is thinking about herself. She's not letting anything distract her. She's thinking about herself, and she's thinking about what she needs for the long run. But you can definitely tell Sam is working for the vote. Oh, everyone's gonna join? No, they don't want to join. Very interesting. I'm so excited. I need to see what happens right now. Let's go. All right, welcome to this week's Tribal Council. The Maya tribe is continuing their fall from grace and is here again, 1 week shy of earning the merge. Let's recap the week. Andrew, I feel like in the last few weeks you've really solidified your alliance and have worked so hard to get to the point of the merge. Will a secret twist that Sam has in his pocket mess that up for you tonight? Amon, same with Andrew, you have some tight relationships both on this tribe and with people on the other tribe. Did the conversations that you had with Sam right before Tribal change your mind at all? And Sam, you're working against two members of a obvious trio at camp. Will playing your shot in the dark save your life? So, I think it's pretty obvious what's happening here. I'll be honest, Sam's gonna go home. There's 3 votes. Andrew and Amon are both voting for Sam. I'm being transparent. They're both voting for Sam. They are best friends. That is unless Sam plays his shot in the dark and wins it. And he will be playing his shot in the dark. So Sam is forfeiting his vote, which wouldn't matter anyways, and he's going to play the shot in the dark. And let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so in Survivor, the shot in the dark is a dice. Like, they put this little dice in there. So we're going to roll this dice. And we are going to say that winning the shot in the dark, should I spin a wheel to say what the winning number is? Let me ask Siri. No, should I ask Siri? Yeah, let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 6. She says 1. So 1 is the winning number. If this dice lands on the number 1, Sam is safe at tonight's Tribal Council. If this dice does not land on the number 1, Sam's shot in the dark does not work. And that's exactly how it works. It's a shot in the dark. It's just like I have no other option, so I'm giving up my vote, and I'm going to put my chance in this little dice. So I'm going to click roll dice. Oh. Okay, we all know kindergarten math, and we know that the number 4 is not the number 1, meaning Sam, the tribe has spoken. Yes, your shot in the dark, although was definitely handed down to you by the Survivor gods, is unfortunately not going to do you any good tonight. You have these two that were really just going to be inseparable, and so I'm so happy he got the shot in the dark. I'm happy that he got the chance to play it. If this was real Simvivor or real Survivor, he absolutely should have done that as well. And it's a 1 in 6 chance. So, you know, it's happened in the show in the past that it's worked, but for Sam, unfortunately, it just did not. I'm so happy that Sam Sim got the chance to come back and play. His first time around, he barely played. He didn't even make it to camp. He was the first one out, first day. And so I thought his sim did really, really well. He performed well in challenges. You know, he won for his tribe day 1. He did pretty well today and in the last few episodes as well. He was pretty social. He had, you know, things set up on the other side for him, and if he were to have made the merge, but unfortunately he's not. So we're gonna have to say goodbye to Sam Sim, and say hello to what could be the domination of the rest of the season here. For now, though, that is it. I cannot wait for you guys to come back next episode and witness what we have planned for the merge, because it is going to be so fun. We're going to have everybody at Tribal Council all together on one tribe competing individually, every man, singular man or women, for themselves. So come back next episode if you want to see. For now, though, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like this big up, and I'll see you guys all again next time. Goodbye. Woo. Both hands.